Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome to a brand new series on the channel. So it's taken me a little bit of time to get here, but here we are, Pokemon Heart Gold version. Now, we're just gonna get straight into it, because honestly, it's been a good long time waiting, and I just want to start playing a new game for us for the channel. And yeah, so we've got Professor Oak here, so sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. Alright, this world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Alright, it's got a little Merle, pretty cool. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. Well, the spacing of that. Alright, now why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me? So we are gonna go with the boy character. And we'll enter in the Joey, because, you know, that's how we do. And yeah, so name is Joey, yep. Alright, Joey, are you ready for your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold? Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure, let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. Alright, so let's hop on in, and we are here in our bedroom. Very cool. So let's get on downstairs. Ooh. There's our mother. Hi, Joe, you're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. She's playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask of you. You know where his lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use his bag to carry things. Here's your trainer card. Here, you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Little options, nice. And we do the buttons because they were really into the whole touchscreen thing at this current point in time. Yeah, we'll just go with that one. Now, I did see someone in the last series do say I should probably play in like set versus shift. Not gonna do that for the casual playthroughs, so gonna make that clear up front. And yeah, so see Lyra there with Meryl. And they're just gonna move on. And actually, because I know this game quite well, there is a little guidebook. And in the guidebook, you're actually supposed to see Lyra first. But we're not gonna do that because I don't care about her. Hi Joey, I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? Well, as you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeball these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon, but walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm going to give you a Pokemon. You can walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if it brings any special feelings or bonds between people and Pokemon. The device over here has some other Pokemon you could choose from. Ooh, he's got a little call, it looks like. Oh, hey! Oh, it's an email. I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? We can count on you. You can go and choose one of the Pokemon over there. Alright, we're gonna do just that. And, yeah, so I did do a poll that you might have seen where it was on the channel, and I basically just asked what your favorite starter was. Now, the winner of that was Totodile. And honestly, I am so happy. Well, actually, I should probably double check that, because I haven't checked it in a while. But, if I remember correctly, Totodile was winning for the longest time. And yeah, it has still won, with 64% of the votes. So, logic says we go with Totodile, but we did a water starter last time. And so I think that kind of brings it to really, well, there's only one option, because no one would ever pick Chikorita. So we're actually going to go with Cyndaquil. And it's not because, it wasn't a vote to see which Pokemon was going to be my starter. I just wanted to know what people's favorite starter was from the generation. And actually, mine is Totodile. So I am kind of switching it up here, using Pokemon that I don't use all the time. So here we are. We have Cinder, the Cyndaquil. Alright. How would you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it to this machine. It's so easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Just go a little bit north past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Joey. Alright. And the ade's gonna talk to us real quick. Joey, I want you to have these to help with your task. And we got the potions. Very, very cool. Alright. I know he's kind of talking to us, but yeah. Oh, and there's even more dialogue that we get to do. Nice, lovely. Joey, so you picked Cyndaquil. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometime too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. Alrighty. We probably will do that. So, let's head back to our mother, because actually we get a pretty useful item. Oh, Joey, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult, but when someone makes that kind of request to you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. We received the Pokegear. The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make phone calls too. Do you remember how? Yes, I do. Just power on that Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? Names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Alright. Yeah. We know how to do that. And, it's actually... I like the Pokegear overall. I think this one was my favorite one, with the little backgrounds. But, yeah, Pokegear is pretty useful. You get little items and such. So, pretty useful, pretty useful. And here's Professor Elm. Wait 1 second. And he walks on over slowly as possible. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. And we got his number in the Pokegear. Perfect timing, Professor, perfect timing. I'll call you if something else comes up. That's not foreshadowing at all. Alright, so we've got a little bit of breathing room for this route here. So, there are a few little things. For those of you who have made it this far, if you aren't subscribed, please do. It is greatly appreciated. We got a lot of support on some of the remaining videos of the Fire Red series, and it was much appreciated. But yeah, if you do like the videos, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll keep making videos. So yeah, the other thing is we did get quite a few requests for the Storm Silver playthrough, and I think I will definitely save that for a challenge. I do kind of want to... I don't want to, like, play the same games over again and over again. So, I know Radical Red's one that's on my radar, but I want to do, like, another generation, at least, if not 2 generations, in between before returning to a generation. So, yeah. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone's a rookie trainer at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me. Oh, sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try and go as slow as possible, so keep trying. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little further, you see Mr. Pokemon's house. Oh, okay, that's useful information. I wonder what this is, because it kind of looks like the sea. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are only found in water. Some people are only found in water. Yes, exactly. Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. Alright, we got a pair of running shoes from the guide Gent. And, yeah, so we can do... There's two ways. You can hold B like normal, or you can click on the shoes and they automatically run. You know? So it's pretty cool. And, if we head up this way, he's gonna stop us again. I made it. I always forgot about one thing another token from me. Take it. And we get the map card in the Pokegear, which is also pretty cool. So we got, yeah, it's just a town map, basically. Yeah, so pretty cool. But yeah, going back to the difference in, you know, games that I want to play, at least for the Pokemon games, you know, for the next game after, we might just keep going Gen 3. It'll probably be a possibility for us. But also, games, you know, I might add like a ROM hack. I might want to say, okay, well, let's add Light Platinum into the mix, or Gaia, or something like that. So, you know, just to keep things fresh, so we're not doing the same things, and maybe it is like a bit more of a challenge. Maybe we do a Nuzlocke. I don't know. And if you have these ideas, please do leave them in the comments below, because I do read the comments. I do like the suggestions, and, you know, keep a note of them, because it, you know, it is useful information to see what the people want to see on the channel. So yeah. But I do love Pokemon Heart Gold. It's probably it may not be my favorite game of all time, but it is one of my favorites. Anyway, we're going to talk to this guy. I'm a bit tired of all the dialogue, but basically he gives you a little apricorn basket thing, apricorn box. And it's just useful. It's the little trees, and you can make Pokeballs, which are pretty cool. And you just do a little shaky, and it pops out, and we get a green apricorn. So yeah. But yeah, I've always liked this game. I've always thought it was kind of maybe not cutting edge or anything like that, but it was definitely up there as just really fun to play. It just had that kind of little factor about it where it was quite unique. You had the Pokemon walking around. They still have not really done that again. Actually, I don't know, because I still haven't played the latest generation. But like for a mainline story game like this, I don't think they have. And I think it is just super cool. I know it's just kind of time. It uses up a lot of time to do that, basically. Which is probably why, but I just think it's really cool. And that's why it's probably, well, it's the memories. I mean, I've seen the things all over, like, Twitter and Instagram, the memes of, you know, if you weren't there in the days of, like, hiding your DS underneath your bed sheets, you know, parents coming in checking on you asleep, and you've got your DS under the pillow. I mean, that was me, you know, back in the day, hoping that, I hope my parents don't see that I'm on my DS, and I'm, you know, I need to sleep for school tomorrow, you know. Anyway, who's this? You must be Joey. It was I who sent that email to Professor Elm earlier. Now, a little slow walk from him. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. We got the mystery egg. A friend of mine from Critique gave it to me. I bet you can find this kind of egg in Johto. Oh, can't find. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what it is. Is the best when it comes to the research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. Are you returning to Professor Elm? Are you sure your Pokemon should have a rest? Oh, well, that's very nice. I wonder if this is Professor Oak. Well, it looks like him, so... And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Joey. I was just visiting my friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Ooh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see, you must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Ah, you seem to be dependable. Would you help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. Alright, we'll take it. Go and meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex, but I've stayed too long. I'll have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Joey, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers just to be on the safe side. Alright, cool. So let's head on back to Professor Elm. Or maybe he'll give us a call. Hello, Joey. It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What do I do? Oh, please get back here right now. Alright, well, we'll get back to Professor Elm then. Yeah, I think I'll do just a little cut here, and I'll see ya when we are ready. Alright, so we're just back in Cherry Grove now, and... Oh, what's this? You got a Pokemon at the lab? What a waste. What's a Pokemon that's too good for... That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, right. Let's take this dude on with the red hair. The guy we saw in the intro that is clearly our rival named Passerby Boy. And he's got a Totodile. I think he's one of the cooler rivals in the game. I know everyone talks about, I think like the three that everyone likes, that or at least growing up, everyone seemed to like was Barry, this guy Silver, and Gary. So those were the ones that I always thought were the coolest. But I always found myself in the Silver being the most, like, really cool rival growing up. Like, because Barry is probably the better rival. And actually, what is his name, like Callum or something from Black 2, he's pretty good as well. But the lore of Silver, I think, makes him easily the best in my opinion. And he kind of lurks as well. He kind of sneaks up on you at random times. But we have gained a level as well. Are you happy you won? Yeah, pretty happy with myself, Got an extra level on my Pokemon. Do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. Well, maybe the dialogue's a little bit on the nose, but, it's alright. But yeah, I've always thought he's, like, one of the coolest rivals that you get. The long red hair, the kind of dark mystique behind him. He's just kind of a cool character. Definitely cooler than Barry. Barry's like a little wimp that gets like beat up by bullies, whereas like Silver is that bully. Who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? No, obviously I'm not going to come back to the crime scene. I stole a Pokemon. It isn't something crazy or something. Hold on, he has nothing to do with it. I saw it. There's a red-haired boy looking into the building. Huh? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? Yeah, so we'll just do the basic name. We're gonna just call him Silver. I think I like the basic generic names of what the rivals should be. So yeah, we're gonna go with Silver. And he's gonna go look for the red-haired individual. Alright. See you later, Sonny Jim. Joey, I'm glad they understand you're innocent. See you later. Yep. Alright. Peace out. Joey, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? And the mystery egg? Huh. This is an egg, isn't it? This egg is something I've never seen. But it's still an egg. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secrets it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out more about the egg. What? Mr. Oak? Mr. Oak. Professor Oak gave us a Pokedex. Joey, is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential in people as trainers. Well, Joey, I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not, haha. Becoming champion is not all that easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Joey, challenging the gyms... Oh, God, I'm so bad at reading this. Challenging the gyms scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. Yeah, nah, we're not going to do that. Screw Mom. Let's get out of here. Yeah. And actually, there is a reason, because I don't want the episode to be too long. But I did want to show this off right now, because this is, like, really cool. There you are. Little Easter egg for you don't know. Oh, it's just a little cute little animation thing. Joey, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Follow me. Alright, so I'm just going to skip this part, because, honestly... It's just the catching Pokemon tutorial. So, see you in a sec. Alright, so we got some Pokeballs now, which is pretty cool. And, yeah. So, obviously we're going to need these to create our team. But actually, there's only one Pokemon that I do want to get while we're here, but it's not a Pokemon that we absolutely need to get. So if we don't run into it, we don't run into it. But, well, we did run into it. So, never mind then. Let's grab it. So I'm just gonna speed up a little bit for this. Just so we can get it, because this is not gonna be a main staple of our team. But it is gonna be a Pokemon that we're gonna want to use, you know, probably throughout the journey. Having some HMs, because Sentret is, and mainly Furret, its evolution, are some of the best Pokemon when it comes to learning HMs. And yeah, so we got Scout, the Sentret, who's going to be part of our team. And I'm just going to cut the wild battles out, but I am going to battle. Because we do need the levels, but it does take a little bit of time. I would go up to Route 44, but we don't need to right now. Alright. And we're definitely going to need to heal up, as we are back at Cherry Grove City. Alright, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Let's get our Pokemon healed up. Now, for Sentret, I'm probably just going to level Sentret up off camera, because it's just going to be a little bit easier for the time being. But, yeah, it kind of goes into the team selection. And for our team that I want to build, I do actually have one in mind. Now, that team... necessarily, well, we're going to get into the first battle, but I'll talk about the team anyway. So, the team I have in mind is a team of 6. I think it's pretty well balanced, and it kind of uses Pokemon that are all from this specific region. Now, we still have the same, like, rule, basically, where because we're running this on an emulator, because, you know, we can. And I actually have 2 copies of Heart Gold, by the way, to the Nintendo person watching who wants to sue me for using an emulator. I have 2 copies of Heart Gold. So, you know, I'm pretty cool. But basically, I've got a team in mind, and we've got the rule where Pokemon can evolve a bit more freely. I'll put it that way. So let's say, you know, I want to, like we had Brock in the last series, and Psy, you know, I'd still be able to get those Pokemon if I wanted to, and have those evolutions, and they're pretty much all at the same level. So that works pretty much the same as it did in the last series. So just kind of a disclaimer more than anything else, just to let you know about that, because some people do like that, some people don't like that, and you know, I just wanted to make sure and make it clear that that is what we're doing. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's get on with Pidgey here with this battle, because we got these two fools that we can defeat and get some levels on Cinder. I do want to get to the next city and do kind of a longer first episode, because I think that's better. Y'all have waited long enough for this, so, you know, might as well just get it done and over with. I don't know. I am going to try and stick to the Monday through Friday thing, but if I do have to miss days, I will miss days. My schedule has been getting busier and busier, so it, you know, hasn't been the greatest. But yeah, I'm going to take this trainer on. I'll see you in a second. So like I was saying, oh, our mother is calling us. Hello, Joey? I heard from Professor Elm you went on a long trip. I wish you would have told me. What about your money? Should I save it? Yes, you can save our money. Okay, I'll save your money. Keep it up. I'm rooting for you. So, we're going to save the money for a little bit, but then eventually we're going to stop saving money. It's the best overall strategy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I am a bit busy at the moment, but I didn't want people to wait like nearly a month for Pokemon Heart Gold, basically. That's just not cool. So yeah, that's why it's taken me an extra bit longer to get to this point where I've started recording episodes, but we're here now, so, you know, it's all good. Let's take on another trainer. We are on no health left and poisoned, which is not good. And somehow got to get through to the next city. I kind of actually want to, because Pokemon don't faint from poisoning. So actually, I can get rid of, yeah. We'll have to use a preemptive potion. Cinder also learned Ember because we hit level 10, which is also pretty cool. I'm just gonna... Alright. Goodbye, Bellsprout. Alright. So, let's head on in to Violet City, but we get caught by Lyra. Joey, I knew it was you. How did you get past me? Here's something neat for you. Let me get the verse recorder. Pretty cool. Record Pokemon battles, pretty much, yeah, it's just for the Wi-Fi thing that doesn't exist anymore. Which is lovely. Alright, so, Violet City, here we are. And before we even go to the Pokemon Center, there's one thing I want to do, and that is catch a team member. That's actually a permanent team member, and it's right here on Route 32, so I'll see you when I catch it. Alright, so we have got a Mareep here. And Mareep is, in fact, the Pokemon that I am talking about as part of our team. So hopefully we can just catch it first time, no problems whatsoever. Nope, alright. Might take a little bit longer. Hopefully I don't have to do too much, because Mareep paralysis isn't very fun. But let's see what we can do here with another Pokeball. I hope I don't have to use more than what I've been using, but okay, that's a little frustrating. The growls will help for tackle, but they won't help for anything else. Try one more Pokeball. Let's see if we're maybe trying to weaken it once more, but I don't want to get hit by the paralysis. Come on. And there we go. Third time is a charm. And we've got Mareep, who, well, I love Mareep. Mareep is actually one of my favorite Pokemons from the second generation. I don't even know if it's the best or one of the best. I like it nonetheless, and I'll always be a part of my team in this generation, and I always name him the same thing, Meep. We've got Meep. Talk to Cyndaquil real quick. Oh. Cinder's giving us something. Oh, okay. Well, screw you then, Cinder. We'll talk to Mareep then. Hey, Meep. Meep is dizzy. That's fine. We can... Let's run around, Meep. Come on. Let's go. We're gonna go on an adventure. It's gonna be to the Pokemon Center. Alright. Okay. So, now we are at the Pokemon Center. I'm probably gonna end off the episode right here. I do want to level up Meep and Sentret off camera. And that's just gonna be a little bit of my time to get done. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this episode, this first episode, again, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. The next episodes aren't going to be all this long, but I will try and keep the episodes generally a bit more shorter and sweet. But for a first episode, and this game being a bit lengthy in the introductions, thought we should probably get by a bit quicker than normal. So anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.